If a talking tree asked you for help, would you stop there and help the tree? Or would you just keep walking? Think about your answer, because that's exactly the choice a young girl faces in this very amazing and magical folk tale all the way from Hungary. Once upon a time, there lived an old man and an old woman, and each of them had a daughter from their previous marriages. Now, the old woman was never kind to her husband's daughter, her stepdaughter.
There is still more work to finish.
She always gave her the hardest work and cared a lot more for her own daughter. Things became worse and worse until one day the old woman said, "You are grown now. Go, find work in a rich family and feed yourself. I don't want to feed you any more food." The poor girl kissed her father goodbye and walked away into the forest. She walked and walked until she found a pear tree in the forest, and the pear tree spoke.
Where are you going, little girl?
I'm going to find work.
Then please trim my dry branches, and one day I shall repay your kindness.
Of course. I will gladly help you. Goodbye.
The girl gladly helped the tree and continued on her way. She walked and walked, and then she spotted a grapevine.
Please loosen the soil around my roots. One day I shall repay your kindness.
Of course, I will gladly help you. Goodbye.
The girl smiled and carefully helped the grapevine. She then kept walking and walking, and then suddenly she saw, oh, what is that? Yes, that's an oven. It was a crumbling oven.
Please clean me, and I shall repay your kindness.
Of course, I will gladly help you. Goodbye.
She kept walking and walking into the forest. Then she came across an old, broken down well.
Where are you going?
I am going to find work.
Then please clean me and clear away my stale water, and one day I shall repay your kindness.
She worked hard and started cleaning the well until sparkling fresh water started bubbling from inside the well. The girl continued her journey and, oh, what's that sound? And there came running a tiny fluffy dog.
Can you please wash and brush me? And trim my fur nicely? Then one day I shall repay your kindness.
The girl laughed softly and cleaned the dog carefully. The little dog
Goodbye.
wagged his tail and thanked her, and the girl continued her journey yet again. She kept walking and walking. Finally, she arrived at a big, beautiful, stunning house. And guess what? Fairies lived there.
Why have you come here?
I am searching for work.
There are 7 rooms in this house. You must clean 6 rooms every day. But you must never enter the 7th room.
But you must never, ever enter the 7th room. Agreed? The girl nodded and agreed. In fairyland, a whole year passed in only a single day. Every day, the girl cleaned the 6 rooms very carefully. And though she wondered, what was in the 7th room? But she never ever opened it. At the end of the year, she said politely,
I would like to go home now and show my father what I have earned.
You have been faithful and honest.
Then the fairies led her into the 7th room that she was not allowed to clean, remember? And when they opened the 7th room, what was inside? There were heaps and heaps of gold coins and diamonds and jewels. One of the fairies said, "Now go, roll over on the gold."
Now go roll over on the gold coins. Whatever sticks to you is yours. Go on, take all that you deserve. May your kind heart guide you home.
The girl was so happy. She thanked the fairies, kept all the silver and gold coins into a bag, and started her journey. On the way back home, she met that same little dog again.
Because you helped me, take as many pearls as you wish.
The dog's fur was covered in shining pearls. The girl happily took some pearls and wore them around her neck.
Thank you, my little friend.
She started walking again, and next she came to the same well again. Fresh, sparkling, sweet water awaited for thirsty travelers. The girl took a long, cool drink and was so happy, and she continued her journey back home. She kept walking, and then guess? Who did she find? It was the oven. Inside the oven were warm, fresh breads and delicious cakes.
Eat as much as you wish. For your kindness to me. Thank you very much.
The girl ate the fresh bakes very happily and packed some too for home. Then she reached the grapevine, heavy with ripe and juicy grapes.
Please have some fresh grapes and juice, little girl, for your kindness to me. Thank you, dear friend.
The girl ate the sweet grapes and drank the fresh juice until she was full. And she kept walking back home. Finally, she reached the talking pear tree. And what did the pear tree say?
All my pears are ripe now.
I have been waiting for you. Thank you, dear friend.
The girl filled her basket with beautiful golden pears, and she continued walking home. As she was nearing home, the rooster sitting in the house started crowing very loudly. Cock-a-doodle-doo! A girl is coming back home, covered in silver and gold. The old woman frowned. That cannot be true.
That cannot be true.
Cock-a-doodle-doo! A girl is coming home, covered in silver and gold.
My dear daughter, you've come home.
I'm home, Father.
Her father hugged her tightly with a lot of joy. But the old woman became greedy. My own daughter shall go too, and she will earn a lot more than what you did.
My own daughter shall go too, and she will earn even more.
So, the next morning, the old woman's daughter set into the forest, and her journey began. She walked, and guess what? She came across the same pear tree.
Please trim my dry branches, and I shall reward you someday.
But the girl tossed her hair and said, I will not ruin my pretty hands and my lovely little feet.
I will not ruin my pretty hands or my lovely little feet.
Then she kept walking, and she saw the grapevine. The grapevine also asked her for help, but she refused. Oh, no, I can't do this dirty little work. The same oven asked to be cleaned, but she refused again. The well begged to be tidied, but she refused. No, not happening.
Please brush my fur. No.
And she walked, and at last she arrived at the fairy house, and the fairies gave her the same instructions.
Clean 6 rooms each day, but never enter the 7th room.
For a few days she agreed, but then her curiosity grew, and she really wanted to see what's actually there in the 7th room. One fine day, while she was cleaning, she tiptoed and slowly opened the 7th door. And what was inside? Inside the room were frogs and snakes, hopping and slithering everywhere. The girl screamed in fright as they leapt towards her. She ran out of the room covered in mud, scratches, and a lot of dust. The fairies shook their heads sadly. You did not listen.
You did not listen. You must leave now.
And they sent her away with no reward at all. On the way home, she met the little dog. May I have some pearls, please?
May I have some pearls? You would not help me before, so now I cannot help you.
At the well, she was very thirsty, but the well did not give her any water. She kept walking. At the oven, she reached for the bread, but the oven became very hot to touch. at the grapevine. She tried to pick the grapes, but the grapevine just pulled away from her. And at the pear tree, she could not pick even a single pear. As she neared home, the rooster flew into the fence and started crowing loudly.
Our girl is coming home covered in mud.
Cock-a-doodle-doo! A girl is returning home covered in mud.
That cannot be true.
Soon the girl arrived, looking miserable and tired. Then the old man quietly said,
Kindness always brings kindness in
and
return.
after that, the old man with his kind daughter lived happily ever after. So remember, the girl didn't become rich because she found fairies. She became rich because she chose kindness when nobody was watching. And that's the end of our talk tale, all the way from Hungary. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe only to Tok Tales. Stories old, lessons gold. See you in the next one. Bye.